Okay, so hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode, and tonight we are looking at NEO stock. So NEO stock is another stock which we actually look at quite a lot after a subscriber asked me to analyze the stock, and I like to make these videos as short as possible and squeeze as much information as possible. So I'd rather make this video over 2 or 3 short videos over 2 or 3 days and cover it slowly and cover it extensively in certain segments than make it into one long video which you may find boring. So I decided to make this one on NEO stock price and why I can see this one going to $30, $40 or even $50 in the next few months. So important things to note is I am no financial advisor, I am also no stock analyst, I am just somebody who has this opinion on the stock, and we're just going to be looking at where the stock could carry itself to in the near future. So if that sounds good, please do leave a like, please do subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. You can see on the screen we're on 345. Let's get to 1,000. We're almost halfway there, guys. If you can just be one of those people to subscribe, perhaps share this video with your friends and family and whatnot, help the channel get out there. The more people who view this, the more people I can help, because the more YouTube will recommend my content to new viewers. So now I've talked about that, let's just have a look at NEO stock before we look at some price forecasts and price targets and related news. So yes, looking at the 1 month, we can see actually right now we are up hugely. We saw highs in the last few days. That's the 1st of October, just 2 days ago. This was a high of $21. So we have actually been on quite a bullish rally from the point of $17. Of course, we're talking only a few dollars increase, but on a percentage basis, that's important to look at because that's quite the percent. I like to compare this, as I have in a few videos in the past. It's like saying if you had £1 million and saying if you had £1. So of course, if you had £1 million and somebody gave you another pound, it would have zero effect basically on your percentage increase. If you had £1 and somebody gave you another pound, you'd have increased your percentage by 100%. So of course, with a smaller stock, a smaller increase is going to be expected because it will still have the same percentage increase factor. So of course, I think it's important to note that stock has gone up recently because actually we've seen a lot of stocks, and quite a lot of stocks indeed, going down. So it's nice to see another stock actually going up. And I personally believe this shows even more strength in NEO stock. So yeah, if we look down here, we can see the NEO stock price forecast and the surge has apparently been picking up momentum from the report of Deutsche Bank, I believe that is, as it draws investors. So if you don't know what Deutsche Bank, I believe it was, they said that NEO could potentially be the next quote-unquote household name in the car industry. So similar to like what we saw with Tesla, the car company came out of nowhere and now everybody knows what the company is. So I believe this is also true in my opinion. NEO's CEO is quite ambitious. He has some quite large expectations and wants and needs for the company. The guy is trying to bring the cars to the US and Europe. I believe some of the cars are already in Europe, and that's very nice to see because of course we looked at XPeng, and XPeng I believe is also another big competitor from the Chinese auto market in the next few years, but I just don't believe that XPeng is there yet. Other American companies that we can look at the companies who keep their vehicles in America, look at the companies who export their vehicles all around the world. Let's just have a quick look at Tesla. Of course, Tesla's a go-to electric car to talk about because it's a perfect example of how a stock can grow and how a company can grow. Tesla cars are in Europe, Tesla cars are in America, China, they're all over the world, and that means that they can access everybody. Everybody who's open to get a new car has the option to buy a Tesla. Now, I know it's not a car company, but let's just have a look at Workhorse, okay? Workhorse only make their trucks in the United States at the minute. What does this mean? It means that if you're in Europe, or if you're in China, let's say, or Africa, I don't know, anywhere, you can't necessarily buy a Workhorse truck straight off the factory, and that means that you're going to go to another supplier. So yes, that's fair enough, because the company does not necessarily have the means to scale to other countries yet, but let's just look at that. If we are in every single country, we can pick up more customers and grow our brand faster, and that's why NEO is doing a great thing, in my opinion, by trying to expand this company all over the world. So let's just have a look at some forecasts quickly. Of course, everybody is bullish on this stock, so let's just have a quick read of the actual analysis. So of the 16 analysts offering a 12-month price performance forecast for NEO, they have given a target of, well, a median target of 121.32, high target of 170, low estimate of 44.12. So the median, which is the middle of course, represents a 472% increase from the last price of 21.20. So looking at the current price, if I can find it again, so the current price is 21.18, slightly lower than this, and these guys are saying that we are looking at a low of almost 500% increase. And that is because, like I said, the CEO of the company expects to grow this, and by taking this action, the company can see extreme growth into the next few years. We're seeing highs of potentially 703%. This is gains similar to Tesla. So yes, I believe we can definitely see this stock hit 30 soon, perhaps even 40 or even 50. I can see this company being one of the big next players in the automotive electric sector. And of course, I can actually see this being one of the next Teslas, because now a lot of companies are catching up with Tesla. People are getting the option, and if you get your company out there in this what is still relatively early, stage of the electric car market sector. Of course, we do actually have a few vehicle manufacturers coming in, and they're coming in faster and faster and faster, more brands coming out. But if you get your company in at this very early stage, I believe you still have a good chance of growing the company to a worldwide and household name. So that's my just quick analysis on this stock. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please do leave a like, please subscribe. I will see you in the next video, which will be out later. Thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.